Good evening, my sassy rascals. My name is Housifer, and welcome back to another Sketchbook Monday video. Whether you're new here or a familiar face, this is the series in which I draw stuff and you watch along and maybe draw stuff as well. I don't know. As I said in the last video, since it is October, I have come up with a prompt for each week. Kind of like Inktober, except a lot less work because it's weekly instead of daily. But we will get to that in a second. First, we have to do our weekly recap. Now, unfortunately, this week was quite busy for me. I just wrapped up work on about a month and a half long project that I will talk about here in a second. And I also had my very first craft fair. So unfortunately, I did not have a whole lot of time to dedicate to sketching. But here is what I did do. As you can see on this first page here, it's pretty much just warm-ups. I have a lot of these. I do warm-ups a lot. Pretty much every sketch session starts with a warm-up page. And here on the second page, this was done early morning on October 10th. Two just simple sketches of my dog as he sat in the grass in front of me, and then some more building practice. I'm really trying to just get more confident in drawing lines on man-made structures. I'm getting there. That's all I have for the weekly recap. Like I said, it's quite short and simple. But before we get into the meat and potatoes of today's video, I would like to show you all the project that I have been working on since early September. About a month and a half ago, I teamed up with my friend Frosty, otherwise known as Dan. Long-standing viewers of the channel will recognize that name from some of the voice acting credits in my earlier animations and animatic stuff, but we teamed up and wrote a zine together. Well, he wrote it and I illustrated for it. It's called Whisperbrook Bed and Breakfast, and it is a chamber LARP. It was officially released to the public last night for free on Gumroad, and I actually made a release announcement video for our joint Instagram account that I think gets the point across pretty well. So I'm just gonna put that in right here, because why make something new when I can just use what I already have? Anyways, here is that. Guess what, everybody? Whisperbrook Bed and Breakfast is finally available for download. We have been working on this project for about a month and a half, and we are so excited to share it with you. Whisperbrook is a festive, Halloween-themed chamber LARP. You play as monsters who have been invited to a party at a bed and breakfast. We wanted this game to encompass some sort of Halloween-based nostalgia. It's cute, comfy, and familiar, yet still somehow a little unnerving. Think Halloween Town or Nightmare Before Christmas. Whisperbrook requires at least 4 players, including a game master, and should only take about 4 hours to play. It is the perfect Halloween-themed party game. If that is something you're interested in, you can head on over to the link in our bio, where you can download the first edition entirely for free. Yep, you heard that right. The first edition of Whisperbrook Bed and Breakfast is free. All that we ask is that you leave a review telling us what you think. Thank you all for supporting us during this project, and we hope you have a fantastically spooky season. If you sat through that ad read, thank you very much. I understand if not, though, because there will be timestamps around this part if you would like to watch the video uninterrupted. But if Whisperbrook sounds like something you would be interested in, there will be a link in the description of this video that will take you straight to the Gumroad page where you can download it for free. Anyways, now we are actually getting to the video. So, as I stated earlier in the video, since it is October, we are following a set of prompts for each week. Last week's prompt was Moon, and I drew my character Draven sitting on a branch right in front of the full moon. Wait, was it full moon? No, I think it was a crescent. Anyways, he was sitting in front of the moon, and this week's prompt is Witch. Now, I said in the other video that at some point I would get around to thumbnailing out my ideas for these prompts. That has not happened yet, so I am flying by the seat of my pants, which I guess is just how I live my life now. But I did have a vision for this one. My character Gracie is from a witch lineage, so I thought, you know what, it'd be fun to draw her for once. I figured I'd do something that kind of gave like a Kiki's Delivery Service vibe. You know, kind of like just a modern witch thing, witch academia kind of. I've never actually seen that movie, so I'm not quite sure, but I've seen screen caps and scenes from it and clips. So, you know what? Don't at me, okay? I don't fucking know what I'm talking about. But I did take this as an opportunity to implement some cityscaping here, just to I cannot stress enough how bad I am at buildings. And I've been trying really, really hard to get better at them, so I thought this would be a good opportunity to just try some different shapes some different looking buildings, some different styles, you know, the works. So I have this kind of gothic looking skyscraper going right there. Not really sure what it is. I wasn't looking at any like reference photos for this. I rarely do when I come to sketching stuff like this. It's just kind of, I'm pulling it straight out of my brain, trying to hone that visual imagination, you know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Anyways, for this one, I am using, oh my god, it was there the whole time. Sorry, I was looking everywhere for my Jelly Roll white ink pen, and it's there, sitting right on the desk, and it's gonna be there this whole recording, and I cannot believe I missed that. Anyways, for this drawing, I will be using my Artist Pit pens for the inking. As per usual, they're the only ones that work right now. So, I'm going to shut up right now, and you can just listen to the nice, cool music that is playing. I think the hardest thing for me with buildings is windows, because I understand where to place them, but sometimes I struggle with shape variation. And I know a lot of buildings are very similar on that front. Usually every window they have is the same window over and over and over again, but some part of my brain just refuses to accept that. I don't know why. This pen I'm using right now is a gray ink brush pen that actually layers pretty nicely. So I use that to put some definition in the buildings in the background. Unfortunately, towards the end of this, like, my line work kind of gets a little sloppy. I have some issues with carpal tunnel, and it's been kicking my ass recently. I wear a brace and everything for it, but sometimes it pushes right through. So it just kind of gets a little wonky here towards the end. But I don't think it detracts from the finalization of the sketch. When I was designing this rooftop, I was kind of thinking of that building in this is really specific, but that building in Enchanted at the end of the movie when they're fighting the dragon and they're on top of the roof and like trying not to fall down. And I remember there was like those gutter things that kind of ran across the top of the roof, and I was like, oh, that'd be a cool thing to implement. And I'm also going in with this highlighter just to accent edges where light would be hitting. Anyways, here is the final piece. Despite this being my first drawing session of the day, I think it came out pretty okay. Buildings and geometric structures are definitely still my weak point, but I am quite farther along in my progress than I was when I started trying to draw them. So they're no longer just squares anymore, and that is a step forward if I have ever seen one. Please let me know what you thought of this video in the comments. What were you doing while you were watching this video? Were you drawing? Doing laundry? Dishes? Please tell me. I would love to hear from you guys, and I will respond, even if it's just with emojis. I will read every comment I get, I promise. Also, please do not forget that the link to download Whisperbrook will be just in the description right below. It's sitting right there. It's waiting for you to click it. If you're interested, it would be greatly appreciated. We put so much work and passion into that project, and we're really excited that it's done. So I cannot stress enough, go check it out. It's free. There's literally nothing to lose. It's free. It's free, guys. Come on, free shit. Let's go. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, my name is Housifer. I've been your entertainment for today, and you hopefully have been entertained. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.